you can overlay little moving images. Now I can put in, everyone loves a good GIF, I don't know how you describe it. There's a corgi. I have a corgi, so that's fun. You might want to put that in your video, or let's just say, if you want it to look like the image or the video is just floating, it's seamlessly into your video, you're going to look for a transparent, okay? You're going to type in whatever GIF you want, transparent. Most of the time, if you have a Mac, it's going to make you save it to the desktop first, just like I did there, before you bring it into the iMovie. And again, what do? We just drag whatever place we want it on top of there. Ooh. We gotta put that, we gotta get rid of this. It's, in my experience, it only lets you overlay 2 videos or 2 clips at once. So again, there's my doggy. I can go to a picture in a picture, and I can make them as big or small as I want and move them around. And that's just a cool tool to play around with. I like to use that for morning meetings sometimes, throw a little cartoon in there to engage the students, but I always stress, stay on the track of your goal. Don't just add in useless things that are cute but distracting to the learner. So now that you've seen just all the basic tools, you're probably wondering, okay, well, I'm understanding how to use all these tools, but I kind of like to see a finished product. And I'm going to delete all of this because I don't want it. Okay, well, we'll just save it and delete it later. So this is your iMovie library. It might look different on a phone once again. So I'm just going to show you a complete lesson that I have done and what that might look like. So I'm just going to play a clip. Notice my intro. This is my Engage, my mini lesson. Notice what I've overlaid and what features I have used to make my lesson.
Have you ever gotten lost in the woods kindergarten? Well, I have
There's
a story
that picture
for
in
you.
a picture.
Last summer, Mr. Jake and I went blueberry picking on his uncle's property.
There's that
After a while in the
GIF.
woods, Mr. author uses print and graphic features to guide the reader and
There's that
achieve their
text
purpose.
to support what I'm saying.
Remember, kindergarten, the author may choose to use.
We got a transition.
First, we have,
And this is a directional guide picture support that I made just using PowerPoint.
bold print.
And you can take a screenshot of it and put it in.
Notice how it kind of looks thick.
One thing to point out that I forgot to mention is, obviously this is just a picture and I'm talking over it. If you want a picture and you want to talk over it, you're just going to hit this mic button, hit the red record button, and it will record your voice over it. So those are just, that's just a complete lesson overview. So this I filmed in one take. This was my Engage. Here's the meat of my lesson. I filmed mainly with photos. If you want to have a read aloud, here's a book that I screenshotted in. And again, most of my recording is a voiceover. And there's my end directions. And yeah, so that's kind of what the complete look looks like. Trying to show you something that's a bit more just me talking. Yeah, here's my morning meeting. Here's me talking. Here's all the words to the song on the screen. I just screen recorded my screen to get this video in or save it. And again with that picture insertion. So now that I've just showed you the basic of iMovie and you kind of have an idea of maybe what direction you want to go in, the last thing I just want to talk about is getting your video posted. Now, depending on where you're student teaching or where you're working, your district might be using a specific learning app or learning website. Luckily, I was able to use Seesaw through my student teaching, and in Seesaw you can link videos. So I would post my videos to YouTube and put the link in the Seesaw for the kids to see. How you can do this is iMovie has these 3 little buttons. You can hit Share Project, and you can hook up your YouTube and post it directly there. Or if you'd like, you can just download the file and upload it to YouTube. later. Those are two options. With both those options in mind, I strongly encourage you to make your videos unlisted so only your students can see it. And just remember to never post your students' names or faces in your videos. That is all for just the basics of iMovie and how I use it and some of the tools I use. If you'd like just more specific ideas on how to, just some little teaching bits I did, and maybe more detail into screen recording, let me know. But whatever purpose you're using this for, I would just encourage you to be creative, have fun, make it engaging, and don't be afraid to play around, because that's how I learned how to use all this, and that's how you can learn too. Bye!